Right, in order for us to finalize implant retaining denture, you require all these instrument as well as the material that you require. So you need an acrylic handpiece polishing bar, as well as you need an acrylic bar there, a mirror for you to take some photos, rubber dam, the actual prosthetic work, as you can see here, that actually is needed. You need your gun for the resin. Okay, so that's Q resin. That's what we're going to use. It's the CM LOC locators. These are brain locators. I'm going to demonstrate in a minute. An integer torque that actually we need to set it. Fasten piece should be required to adjust anything. Cheek retractors and examination kit. Okay, and of course we mustn't forget this adhesive, which will help you to retain the cold cure acrylic. All right. Right, so we're going to demonstrate how we're going to place the CM LOC abutment or the implant. These are really good and nice and strong. As you can see, the kit comes like this. Normally comes with the demonstration, but this is only extra bit. So it comes in a case like this. We purchased the processor, as you can see, and the locators are here, and these are abutments which will locate in the patient's mouth. So we're going to demonstrate how these are done in a second. Okay, that's good. So as you can see here, we have opened the actual locator, and in this case, the CM LOC abutment. That's Sweden Martina. As you can see, 3.3 is a platform, and it's tell us the torque, and that is 30 Newton. And here we've got a height of 3 millimeter, and that's what we're going to use. So it comes in a capsule like this. Now what we need to do next is we need to put your locator driver in your integer like this, and you can of course set the integer torque to 30. But in the beginning, do it with 10 to make sure that it really is nicely engaged before you engage it fully. So we're going to demonstrate how we're going to fit this abutment now on top of the implant. As you can see, it slides in this way and it locks. Okay, so it doesn't fall off. All right. As you can see, and we have demonstrated previously, this is the abutment. Now we're just going to gently engage it right like this, and that is going at 10 Newton. So that's one for now. And of course, all you need to do is just slide it out just that way. Okay, that's good. And now, as we have previously demonstrated placing this abutment, now we're going to demonstrate how to do the left-hand side, and exactly the same thing. So just to go gently in the beginning, making sure that it is seated fully. Okay, so you can do it manually first, right? And now you just come with your torque and you just slide it in this way, making sure it is fully engaged. There you go. And that's 10. Now you can torque it to 20 Newton in the beginning, and then you just go 25 and then go 30. So that's 30 Newton. Okay, and we do exactly the same on the opposite side. Okay, we just take this one out just like this, and you do the same thing here. Right, again, you just engage this slightly. Just find a slot. So it could be fiddly in the beginning. All right, so there you go, that's a slot there. So now again, I'm just going to torque it. So that is 20, 25, and that's 30. Okay, so that's 30 Newton, and the both are fully seated. Okay. So this is the CM LOC processors, as you can see here. So this is a female component. I just opened it, and it comes in a nice capsule, as you can see. Now, in this capsule, it contains the following. As you can see, the rubber dam, there's the actual cap, and then you've got the processors, which they go into the actual cap, the female component. So the white one here, which is already pre-fitted, this is the Trine one. Believe it or not, this is pretty strong even from the beginning. Of course, depending on the retention that you require, you change to a different caps. Okay, so we're going to demonstrate that now. Right, so we're demonstrating here, okay, this is the processor. There's a female component which sits on the male locator. There's a rubber dam, and these are different caps depending on how much retention that actually you require will be fitting. So in a minute, we're going to put the rubber dam, and put an extra rubber dam as well on top for extra protection. Then we're going to place this one on top of the locator. Then we're going to engage it to the actual denture. Okay. So now you can see that actually we place the rubber dam, and then I place the rubber dam, which is the CM LOC, and the same thing here. And that's for extra protection. You'd be surprised that sometimes the acrylic goes underneath these abutments, and then you end up having an undercut, and there would be a problem getting your denture out once it sets. Okay. Right, so this is a female component. Okay, as you can see, it has a pre-fitted processor. All you need to do is just clip it at this stage this way, and make sure actually it is clicked in like that. And the same thing there as well. Make sure it is clicked in so it is seated properly. Okay, good. Right, so as you can see here, this is our denture. And as you can see, there's already pre-grooves. That's where the housing for the locator. And we're going to do the same thing now. So we're just going to drill further down because you got to be a bit deeper. So this is a bit shallow. So approximately 3 millimeter depth. There we go. And you can see this denture is reinforced, which is really good. So you got to be a really strong denture, because not any denture, otherwise it'll end up breaking. Okay. Now. Right, so we made the housing holes there, okay, for the locators. And now, most importantly, you make sure that actually it is fully seated on both ends by together. And you must check the occlusion. And in this case, the occlusion is perfect, so it's that side. And make sure that actually it is seated fully on the ridge. Is it seated fully on the ridge? Do you feel it on both sides? Yes, okay, that's good. And if you open up for us now, and now what we need to do next is we're going to add the adhesive to these, and we use the acrylic, and then we'll engage it, and we'll leave it to set. So we're going to demonstrate that in a second. Good. Okay, so this is the adhesive there. Just apply it. Okay, and apply it here as well to make sure that your acrylic will take nicely. Okay, and just give it a couple of minutes to dry before you apply your resin. Okay, good. Right, now once the adhesive has set, and you can see it's a bit sticky, the next thing to do is just apply your resin. Just go there, and just apply it there. Okay, and then again, same thing on this side. Okay. Now I'm going to place it. And now that's engaged. And now bite in back teeth. And that's it. Okay. Then we get a bit of excess of acrylic where the hole is. And then that's it. So make sure that you really ask your patient to bite, okay, for at least 5 minutes minimum. And take a sample of your resin. Okay. So you can see here, which I'm going to do. Okay, to make sure it is set, all right? Good. Right, open up for us, please, now. Okay, as you can see now, we waited for the resin to set completely. And bite together. And you can see the occlusion is good here, occlusions are good there, and the central line is perfect. So if you open up, and now we're going to take it out, and you can see it's a little bit, here we go, and it's out. And here we go, so these are the two housings, and believe it or not, these are the provisional ones. Okay, now we can easily remove these if we are not happy with the retention, but the retention is superb here. So we're just going to remove the rubber dam, right? And once we remove the rubber dam, here we go, and we're just going to remove this rubber dam, right? And then we are going to polish this bit, remove any excess acrylic, make sure it's not rough, and then click it back again, and just see if necessary we change the actual housing if required. Depends on the retention that you want. Okay. Right, as you can see, get closer please. Okay, this is a little bit of rough acrylic, which we're going to polish, all right, before you finalize it, because this is going to be really nice. So just remove any excess resin, okay, because you want it to be smooth. You don't want any plaque retention, and same thing here as well. Okay, otherwise you'll be uncomfortable to your patient. Okay, and once we do this, then you use the polishing bar as well for the acrylic bit. That's fine, thanks. Now, as you can see, we have polished the housing there now, and now we're going to place it back. So, Steve, can you click it for us, please, with your hands? Do it for us. That's it. Good, man. All right, and bite together. Excellent. Now, before we do anything, bite, open, and close. Bite, and open and close. Yeah, good. Can you take it out for us now? And you can see that he is struggling. Here you go. Take it out to remove it. And that shows that is a very, very good retention. And this is only the provisional one. The provisional housing, because we've got 3 more. You will be able. We'll just show you now. So you get to go from the back that way, and it comes out. Okay. It's very, very good retention. Try it again. All right. Good. And bite together, first of all. And how does that feel? Fine. Bite together. And how does it feel? It's good? Yeah. Biting on all your teeth? Yeah. Very nice. Okay, take it out. Very good. Okay, well, you're getting better now. Excellent. I'll get the hang of it. That's good, thanks. Close. And open. And close. And do that for me. Good. In just a second. Now, give us a big smile. And open. And bite. Do that for us. Brilliant. Okay. Big smile. That's how you take it out. Good man. All right. And stick it back in again. Open and bite. Good man. Take it out. Excellent. Well done.